Hey all, Foundation Afro here, talking about Forward Unto Dawn Part 3. And I have to say, interesting episode. Uh, as I said last week, the Covenant have attacked right at the end. And yeah, that's causing some problems. I noticed at the beginning, Cortana, she's arguing with herself. Well, again, I just forget to say this, but spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, links in the description below, so go check it out before you watch this. Cortana, like I said, she's 8 years old now, she's going rampant. She seems to have multiple personalities. She said something like, if I die, then he'll die too, referring to the Master Chief. But then she's arguing with herself and saying, no, we can't let that happen. So yeah, she's starting to go loony. Uh, she says thinking is killing me because, like I said, one of the things that can cause rampancies are just thinking too much. They grow too big. They realize they'll never be human, or how filthy humans are. Uh, Humans aren't as good as AIs. Like I said, well, if I die, John will have to die too. So it's not that bad because he's a human. Um, Another thing, Thomas Lasky finally has a reason to leave the military, and that's he's allergic to the cryo drug, which keeps cells from freezing when they go into cryo, and people who are allergic to that aren't supposed to be able to enroll in the not enroll, uh, join up with the UNSC because then they can't go into cryo sleep on long ship journeys. So they figure this out, and finally he has a reason to uh, be able to leave. And then, as he's thinking about it, the Covenant comes and attacks, so it kind of gets rid of that. Another thing I noticed was his brother, who is dead, which I was wondering about. But now it's pretty much confirmed that he's dead. Well, it is confirmed that he's dead. Uh, but Tom's still watching all these videos from his brother. The pain's still there. It's a big problem for him. And one thing I did notice that uh, I don't know how to describe it, but his brother in one of the videos Tom was watching seems to be skeptical as well about what the UNSC is doing. That's better. Like he says, I'm sorry I didn't send a video yesterday like I said I was going to, but we were pinned down by insurrectionists. But the good news is I killed like 10 insurrectionists, and insurrections are bad people. And he says, we're doing a good thing. But it's not a statement, it's more of a question. He says, we're doing a good thing? It's like, are we doing a good thing? Why are we killing these people? Just like we've been talking about the last two videos. Why do we have to go at war with the insurrectionists? Another thing I noticed, they all found the video. They see a Spartan. They're like, what the hell is that? It's not a ODST with new armor, because ODSTs aren't 2 meters tall like Spartans are, over 2 meters tall. So they say, what's that? Spartans are still classified at this point. They haven't been released by Oni to boost morale, which happens later, partway through the Human Covenant War. They see an elite with an energy sword in the reflection of the Spartans' visor. So again, they're saying, "What the hell is that thing? That's not human." Uh, why are the insurrectionists and the UNSC fighting together? That's another thing they saw. Why are these people we're supposed to be at war with fighting with us? So when the Covenant do come, one thing I noticed is everyone's confused, no one knows what's going on, and all the cadets at the academy, they're all terrified. And when there's no real danger, when they're just fighting each other with like paint and stuff, they're not scared. They act like tough guys. Oh yeah, I'm so badass. But when there's actual danger, and they don't know the Covenant's attacking by this point, they don't know what's happening. They see ODSTs dropping in, they're like, oh well, if ODSTs are coming, there must be something really bad happening. So they're terrified. That tough facade is gone once the real danger comes in. Another thing I noticed is Daima, the blonde girl. I had to write a name down. I'm so terrible with names. Uh, she paid a price for not following an order and being impatient. She wanted to go take the orbital elevator up to safety, and her team leader said, "No, we're going to wait for the next lift." And she said, "No, I'm not waiting. I'm going to go." She took that one, and as she was going up, the Covenant blew up the orbital elevator. It crashed, and she was killed. So the first casualty, if you exclude his brother, Thomas Lasky's brother, because he died before it, but the first casualty of what we'll say is a main character. And this is kind of, they've done this a few times in Halo, where someone has paid the price for not following orders and being impatient. They did it in Halo Wars, I believe. I'm not a big Halo Wars guy. This one guy tried leaving full of, with his ship full of citizens of, I think it was Harvest, when the Covenant were attacking, and he got blown up, and then they did it again, Reach, where the Covenant were attacking. The guy wanted to leave early before they blow up the Covenant ship, and he gets blown up. So that's a recurring thing in the Halo universe, which is kind of neat. Just paying the price for impatience and for not following orders. Ooh. One thing I did like is when they're watching the video of the Spartan and all the UNSC guys and the insurrectionists fighting together, and they see the elite in the Spartan's visor, the reflection. There's this big explosion, and you hear the Wilhelm scream, or what's it called? Yeah, Wilhelm scream. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of this thing that's used in science fiction. I'll put a link to the Wikipedia article below as well. It kind of goes, ah! I don't know that thing. If you know that. Just wanted to mention that. And one thing, looking forward to next week, is the Chief is coming. Master Chief John 117, main character of the Halo 1 to 3, and now coming up Halo 4. So that's another thing to look forward to next week. So this is Foundation Afro signing off, and see you next week.